You watch me sleeping in the early morning light, tracing all my shadows like you never leave my side. You told me you were working on us, working through the pain, but every promise that you whispered washed away like rain. I gave you what you never had, a heart with all the doors unlocked. You told me I made you feel different. Now all I hear is silence talking. You called us love, you called it fate, but every day you hesitated, and while you held on loosely, I was losing mine. You don't get me again. No, you don't get me again. You walked away and left the light on, like you'll be coming back someday. You don't get me again. No, you don't get me again. You lost me in the spaces where your words and actions never met. You don't get me again. You told me I was everything you never knew you needed, then disappeared the moment love got real and complicated. I kept defending all the reasons that you couldn't stay, while you were breaking every line we ever drew in place. You said forever like a prayer, but treated forever like a maybe. And every piece of trust we built, you let it fall and never saved me. You called us love, you called it home, but somehow I was still alone. And while I held on tightly, you were already gone. You don't get me again. No, you don't get me again. You watch me dreaming, watch me healing, then you walked away instead. You don't get me again. No, you don't get me again. You seem to have broken every line we ever discussed in bed. You don't get me again. I was a fire in your cold nights, the safe place when the world got dark. I gave you pieces no one touched before, and you still broke my heart. You haven't come back, you haven't called, not with the truth, not at all. And I'm done waiting for a version of you that never existed. You don't get me again. No, you don't get me again. I don't wanna be a maybe, I don't wanna be your almost, baby. You don't get me again. No, you don't get me again. You called it love, but somewhere in the leaving, you lost me. And now the door is closed, the light is gone. The girl who stayed too long moved on. You don't get me again. You don't get